Alright, this is a video for 1 VHT about exercise 57. It says look at the rectangle to the right. The area for this rectangle is 2x times 3y, so that's 6xy. The perimeter for this rectangle is 2x plus 3y plus 2x plus 3y, so that's this answer. Now we need to find the area and the perimeter for each of these triangles that we see over here. So the area, for the area for a rectangle is the length times the width. Hopefully you knew that. So you have to do this number times that number. So if I have no letters, if I just have a rectangle, and this length is 3 and this length is 5, I can just, for the area, I can just do 3 times 5, so that's 15, right? But if I have some letters here, if I have x and x there, then I have to do 3x times 5x, so that's 15x squared then. So that's really how this works. And for the perimeter you have to go around, so you add all of these sides together. Now let's take a look at the first rectangle. I'm going to draw it over here. It's a rectangle. In the book they say this length is 5x and they say this length is 8y. So if I want to calculate the area, I do 5x times 8y. So 5x times 8y is 40xy. And if I want to do the perimeter, I have to do 5x plus 8y plus 5x plus 8y, because you add this side to that side to this side to that side. If you add all of that, you get 10x plus 16y, and that's the answer here. Let's go to question B. There we have another rectangle that looks a bit like this, and they say that this is 3k and they say that this is 2k. So if I want to know the area, I do 3k times 2k, and that's 6k squared, right? And then if I go to the perimeter, I do 2k plus 3k plus 2k plus 3k. And if you add all of that, this is 5 and another 5 is 10k. That's the perimeter then. And then let's go to C. Here we have this thing. So this length is 3m and this is 5. So if I want to know the area, I do 3m times 5. 3m times 5. So that's 15m. If I want to do the perimeter, I have to do 5 plus 3m plus 5 plus 3m. So if you just add all of this, you get 10, because 5 plus 5 is 10, and 6m, because 3m plus 3m is 6m. And then the last one, that's D. For D we have this rectangle. This length is 7q and this length is 5p. So if I want to calculate the area for this shape, I have to do 5p times 7q. And so that's 35pq. And if I want to do the perimeter, I have to do 5p plus 7q plus 5p plus 7q. So that's 10p plus 14q. That's the perimeter. So these are the answers for exercise 57. Now one additional thing that I would like to tell you, let me just use the back side of this paper for that, is that you probably already knew that if we use like a normal length, like if you want to say what this is, in meters, we can say, well, this is 4 meters, right? But for an area, we use a different symbol. We actually use meters squared, right? This is a squared meter. So if you're wondering where this comes from, well, it comes from here. If I have a square, and this length is m, so 1 meter, and this length is 1 meter. If I want to calculate the area, then I have to do the length times the width, and m times m is, well, that's m squared, right? So now you know where these little 2 comes from if you talk about areas. So that's what I want to show you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.